Addiction is a serious issue affecting millions globally. It doesn't discriminate by age, race, gender, or socioeconomic status. It can ravage your life, relationships, and health. Today, we're diving into the reality of addiction. We're counting down the top 10 worst addictions in the world. These are the ones with the most devastating consequences. So buckle up because we're about to get real. We're starting with cocaine, often glamorized but truly dangerous. Cocaine is a powerful stimulant that hits you fast and hard. It gives you intense euphoria, energy, and alertness. But it's fleeting. The high from cocaine doesn't last long. You crash, feeling depressed, anxious, even paranoid. This leads to a vicious cycle of addiction. Cocaine can wreak havoc on your body too. We're talking heart attacks, strokes, seizures. It can even be fatal. It can hook anyone, and once it does, it's tough to shake. Methamphetamine, or meth, is absolutely devastating. It's highly addictive, damaging both body and mind. Meth triggers the release of dopamine in unnaturally high amounts. This leads to an initial rush of euphoria and energy. But meth keeps your brain flooded with dopamine, damaging receptors over time. This can lead to problems with memory, learning, and motor skills. Meth use causes severe dental problems, skin sores, extreme weight loss, and premature aging. It's like your body is literally rotting from the inside out. Heroin. It's synonymous with addiction, despair, and often tragedy. This opioid drug is incredibly potent and shockingly easy to become addicted to. Heroin binds to opioid receptors in the brain, flooding it with euphoria and pain relief. But that escape is temporary. The more you use heroin, the more your body builds up a tolerance. You need higher doses to achieve the same high, leading to dependence. Withdrawal symptoms are brutal, like the worst flu you can imagine, amplified tenfold. Nicotine is highly addictive. It's the primary addictive ingredient in cigarettes and other tobacco products. Nicotine changes the way your brain functions. It messes with your brain chemistry, making you crave more to feel normal. Smoking is the leading cause of preventable death worldwide. We're talking lung cancer, heart disease, stroke, emphysema. The list goes on. Quitting smoking is one of the best things you can do for your health. It's not easy, but it's possible, and it's worth it. Alcohol. It's legal, socially acceptable, and often encouraged. From casual gatherings to celebratory events, alcohol is a common presence. But alcohol is a drug, a depressant affecting your central nervous system. It can alter your mood, perception, and behavior. For some, alcohol becomes a crutch to cope with stress or anxiety. It can seem like a quick fix, but it often leads to more problems. Alcohol abuse can lead to liver damage, heart disease, increased cancer risk, mental health issues, and relationship problems. The consequences are far-reaching. It's important to be mindful of your alcohol consumption. Reflect on your drinking habits and their impact on your life. Recognize the signs of a problem. Early detection can make a significant difference. If you're concerned about your drinking or someone else's, don't hesitate to seek advice. Please reach out for help. Support is available through hotlines, therapy, and support groups. Alcohol addiction can spiral out of control. Taking the first step towards help can change your life. Prescription drugs can be just as addictive and dangerous as illegal drugs when misused. Opioid painkillers, benzodiazepines, and stimulants have a high potential for abuse. Opioids in particular have fueled a devastating epidemic. They block pain signals and produce euphoria but can depress the central nervous system. It's crucial to take prescription medications only as directed by your doctor. Gambling. It might seem like harmless fun, but it can become a dangerous addiction. Gambling addiction or compulsive gambling is a serious problem. It's not just about the money, it's about the thrill and hope of a big win. Problem gamblers often chase their losses, leading to financial ruin. This can lead to borrowing money, lying, and even criminal activity. The emotional toll can be just as devastating as the financial toll. It can lead to depression, anxiety, relationship problems, and even suicidal thoughts. Caffeine. It's the world's most widely consumed psychoactive substance. But caffeine is a drug and it can be addictive. For most, moderate caffeine consumption is fine and can have benefits. But for some, caffeine becomes a crutch. Regular consumption builds up a tolerance, needing more to achieve the same effects. Cutting back can lead to withdrawal symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and irritability. It's important to be mindful of your caffeine intake and potential dependence. Sugar. It's everywhere, often hidden in plain sight. When you eat sugar, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Over time, your brain craves that dopamine rush, leading to more sugar consumption. Excessive sugar intake can lead to weight gain, obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even certain cancers. Breaking free from sugar addiction can be tough, but it's possible. Start by becoming aware of how much sugar you're consuming. Make gradual changes to your diet. The internet and technology. They're supposed to connect us, but for some, they become an all-consuming obsession. The convenience and entertainment they offer can be addictive. Internet and technology addiction is real and affects more people every day. It can lead to a cycle of dependency that's hard to break. When online activity interferes with daily life, relationships, work, and health, it crosses into addiction. This can cause significant disruptions in personal and professional spheres. Excessive time on social media, constantly checking your phone, and neglecting responsibilities are signs. These behaviors can erode the quality of your life. It's like living in a digital world, disconnected from reality. The virtual world can sometimes feel more real than the physical one. Consequences include sleep deprivation, eye strain, social isolation, anxiety, and depression. These issues can have long-term effects on mental and physical health. Be mindful of your technology use. Taking breaks and setting boundaries can help maintain a healthy balance. Addiction is a complex issue, a disease, not a weakness. It's important to understand that it can affect anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. It affects people from all walks of life, cutting across age, gender, and socioeconomic status. The addictions we've discussed are just the tip of the iceberg. There are many hidden struggles that people face every day. There are many other addictions, from shopping to sex to video games. Each of these can be just as challenging and destructive. These can have devastating effects on individuals and their loved ones. But there is hope. Recovery is possible with the right support and resources. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, you're not alone. There are many people and organizations ready to help. Reach out to a professional, talk to a trusted friend or family member, and take that first step towards recovery. It's never too late to seek help. Thank you for watching and take care. Remember, every journey begins with a single step.